payouts at one time because I was able to trade 3 accounts at one time. So what you do is you go to this setting, you'll do the copy trading, you'll have a lead account, and then you'll have what's called follower account. So if you have 3 accounts at one time, 5 accounts at one time, or whatever have you, at that point, that's when you can maximize the payouts and trade with 3 accounts at once.
Good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sonny, you don't gotta ask me that. That is perfectly fine.
Morning.
You do not gotta ask me that. You do not gotta ask me that. But yeah, no, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yep. So Roger just got his first payout on his top 1 account.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Congratulations, Roger.
Thank you. It's been a long
So
time coming.
does it pay out as soon as you hit it, or is it like a certain time?
So you have to reach the profit target, and then you have to go and request the payout. So Roger, have you done that?
I didn't even.
So you actually have to go to the dashboard and you have to go request the payout.
Let me see.
Yes, sir. So you'll go here to your dashboard, and then you'll go to your metrics, and then in the top right, it should have request payout right up here.
Nah, I guess they ain't come in yet.
Yeah, so it has to update and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's how it is, Shonda. You literally come to your dashboard here, and then in this top right, you'll see request payout. And then after that, you just enter how much you want to pay out. And then, yeah, you go from there. So, yeah, and that's what I was saying, Brightman. I was basically saying by me copy trading these 3 accounts, that's how I was able to withdraw 3,500 at a time. 3,500, 3,500, 3,500, 3 times. I was able to copy those accounts together.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. But let's do a quick breakdown, and then we'll get into the chilling for after that. So as we can see, price has just been pushing up and up and up and up and up. We're finally getting out of this side-by-side consolidation that we've been doing for the last few months, really. And we closed above with this candle. So you know how we kind of trade. We want to see a body closing above the most recent resistances. Well, that being said, that is happening. But since we're so high up at this point, we got to see if price wants to just continue to push the way it's been doing, or if we want to start coming down a little bit, kind of the same way we did here. This is off of the daily time frame. I always start off of the daily, and then I'll work my way to the 4-hour. So the 4-hour is showing us kind of side by side, like we went up, we went down, but at the end of the day, we're still over all these resistances right here, and down here. So at this point, price is telling us a couple different stories. So I like to really base my analysis mostly off of the 1-hour. So the 1-hour, I will go and I will find the most recent resistance. So I would say that the most recent resistance is right here, and the most recent support is right here. Anything in this zone, it's not a bad move per se, but we're more so printing side by side than having an easy breakout to the upside or an easy breakout to the downside. So I would say a 1-hour, the 1-hour is where I start drawing my lines up. So how did I find this first target? This is the resistance that's right there. And remember, we go zone to zone. And same as here, I found this support right here. The same way we rejected out perfectly from that support right there. I scroll left. Okay, I got a bit of a wick right here. So we obviously could potentially reject right there. I scroll to the left a little bit more. Same wick right here. You'll hear me often say price is just a repetition of itself. Price just continues to repeat itself over and over. So this happened June 15th. And then this happened August 7th. So it's crazy how this same area got respected. So it doesn't look like a huge range from there to there, but that still is 40 some odd pips to take advantage of. On a 1 on GC, that's $400. On a 2 on GC, that's $800. On a 1 on micros, $1, $2, $3, $4, $40. Same way we kind of went over on the webinar yesterday. So right now, I'll go down to the 30-minute just to double confirm that my zones are kind of where I was looking at. So I wouldn't have minded a sell kind of under here, but we closed above this most recent support right there. So you can drag this up and say, cool, I think that if we get under here, we should likely come into this zone. Last targets, probably, let's see, where I had that yellow line at first. So where that kind of that wick fill area was. So let me scroll to the left again just to double confirm, kind of up in this area once again. So that's kind of what I do as far as just waiting on price to print how I want to see it print. It's honestly funny because this is just mostly a waiting game. What we want to wait on is for candles to either close below or close above these areas that we've identified, or if you see volume, like a time of volume, and price starts breaking lows or breaking these daily lows, like I kind of allude to during the time of volume, you usually see a quick spike down. So what happened? I'm on a daily time frame again. 1, 2, 3 times we stopped at this same area. So this could potentially, if it does break down, potentially can come down, retest this area to continue up. Yes, it can come down as far as possible, but I don't really care about what can happen. I will use my eyes. I want to go off of what did happen in the past. That's all I can base my eyes on, or all I can base my analysis off of. So that is basically the analysis for now. Just kind of waiting around until we see one of 3 things. We want to see a breakout under here. We want to see a fake out where a candle closes under and closes back above to potentially continue up, or potentially quick entries on the break of the daily low, anticipating a quick push down. So that is the analysis for now. Let's see, we're at 3543.8 right now, and the daily low is 3537.6. So that is about 60 pips away from where we are right now. So we will just see kind of what happens when we get there. But for my new traders, that's a bit of a, how do I say, impulsive position. Like, it's kind of experience has made me realize that that's what happens when price starts pushing past those daily lows. But it's not really too much of a stop loss that you have in that instance. It's more of a feel. It usually flies right into profit when it does break that daily low. And if it doesn't, it starts pulling back. You kind of just got to cut your loss real quick. Trading is a quick game. So let's see, we're 40 pips away right now from that. So let's see what we do. Let's see what it do. Tonyo the man.
What up, man?
How's the trip, bro?
It was decent, actually.
It was hot or wasn't too bad?
107 every day.
Man. Damn. Shall I just go ahead and set this little stop? Still stop. Sheesh. Break up that daily low. We'll see if we get there.
Fuck it.
All right, Mr. Bucket. That's because you already got your payout, sir.
Man, it ain't real until it hit the account.
It's coming. But nah, so did you see a request payout? It usually don't take too long to update your database or dashboard.
I go to the dashboard tab, right?
Yes, sir.
Nah, it just say get my practice account.
What did your balance show on the account?
3,053.
Okay, so it does show over the 3,000.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, it'll pop up here soon. But yes, sir. Looks like we might take that daily low play. We'll see. We will certainly see. Start off the Monday with a quick trade.
I want to get in so bad.
Just because.
I just like how volume is.
Yep. Shonda, you going to the office today?
I am.
Yeah. See, that's what I had to take my little shower already.
Yeah,
I ain't got too long.
Right.
I ain't got too long. I don't be trying to be here past 9:30. I don't be like being late. You coming from Villa Rica, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I'll probably hop off at 9, but Jamal's on. So.
Gotcha. Nah, y'all one person. Y'all won. So y'all good. But
Roger, quick question. How long did it take for you to get your first payout? I think you might have told us that yesterday, but I don't remember.
Well, this is my second account.
Okay.
So I started this at the beginning of the month of August.
Okay.
Yeah. But
One month.
I don't blew some accounts before, but really because my mindset is different going this time. So, you know, kind of just worked out in my favor.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah.
Yup. Let's see. Dang, I want to set this sell stop. Johnny, you just watching today, or did you go ahead and have an account set up?
We have an account. I'm just kind of watching just because I had to jump off. But I was like, okay, tomorrow we'll be all in. Yeah, but we do have the account. We set that up yesterday.
Good.
All right, I'm gonna set my sell stop at the break of that daily low. It's quick. It's quick. Just watch today, because like you said, it's quick. So what's going on right now is we're pushing kind of into these daily lows, and I'm expecting that with this volume that we have, we should be able to make a quick spike down if we go ahead and get down into there. So you'll see I have my sell stop at the break of the daily low right there. I went right click, put stop sell, and I had it at the break of the daily low. And we'll see if it wants to go ahead and get us in. If not, no harm, no foul. So that's the difference of having a stop or market buy. So if I hit market sell, it would do it right then and there. But if I hit stop sell, it would do it where I want to do it, down here, wherever, what have you. So this is why I be talking about where it's like, this is a 5 minute, so it's a really volatile time frame, basically. But with that being said, if I do get in, or when I do get in, all I do is use whatever the entry candle is. I'm not taking any bigger of a loss than that. If I'm expecting price to fly in a profit as soon as it gets me in, I don't want to sit and just watch this candle just go negative all the, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense to me. And this is only a 1, but I be having on these accounts, let's see, I'll pull it up over here. This is a different account. I be having a 4. So every 10 pips is $400. So that's why it's a lot more risk on the table when I'm trading those accounts. So I don't have the luxury of sitting in a whole bunch of drawdown when it comes to these accounts. So we'll see if it gets us in. I just saw the way that it jolted down kind of when it closed under here. So we'll see. We'll see if it wants to go ahead and start closing back up above these ranges, or if it wants to go ahead and continue to push down into this area I marked right here.
Gotcha.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll see. It's like I said, it's just these stops are huge today because it's so much volume. So like just in this little 5 minute candle, if it got us in, that would already be 52 pips right there, which is a big stop usually. Usually we don't like, I ain't gonna say don't like, but usually we don't have stops much larger than 20, 25, maybe 30 pips. This is 50. So this is a huge stop. And we'll see if it gets us in, or if it starts turning around from that daily low right there. If it wants to just go ahead and continue up. But like Roger alluded to, if it comes down and gets us in, it should just give a quick push down. Well, deep on the YouTube stream.
You already know.
If you're watching on YouTube,
-10, cut it.
Facts. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. If you can give a like and subscribe to the channel, that would be much appreciated. Be deep on here on the Zoom chat as well.
Well, that's about to hit.
I know, right? So it's about to flip. Let's see. It might be quick. 34, 54.
Ooh, look at that jump.
I see.
Hell, I want to get in so bad.
So this is a 60 pip stop loss. So it's big. If it starts pulling against you, you might have to just go ahead and just cut your loss. But it should be good to just go ahead and go. But we'll see. Win, lose, or draw. It is what it is. All you can do is stick to your plan. I would love to catch this trade so I can go ahead and get dressed and get ready to go to the office early.
I'm finna lock out, bro. I want to get in so bad.
Nah, it ain't no point, brother. It's no point. Let's see if it wants to go ahead and go, or if it's gonna go ahead and hold up. Because if this 15-minute candle closes under the most recent support, yes, you do have these supports right here, but you're anticipating that volume. Hell, we done pushed from the top side all this much. I mean, it should be able to just finish the move on out. Let's see. Yeah, we won't catch nothing by about 9:35. I gotta go ahead and get dressed. That's the nice thing about living so close to the office.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'm like 8 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
No, not at all.
That's not bad. Villarica West is about a 40.
Yeah, that's why I'm about to check traffic now. That's why I went ahead and just got on up and
See, you ahead of time. I got an hour.
Ooh.
Just about with traffic.
What part of town you staying at, Willie?
Conley, southeast, in between Ellen Stockbridge.
Got you. I see you do some business over there too.
Yep.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
And in Henry County.
So this 15-minute close below the most recent support, albeit not by much. It did close below this most recent support right here. So if this candle does come down and get us in, I always say it has no reason to come back up and break its own high. So we'll see how high this candle goes ahead and pulls back. But for now, I'm still keeping the sell stop where it is, just on the break of the daily low, anticipating that yes, we have this this support right here. But I do think that we should push past it with the volume that's present in the market. And you'll always hear me say, like, basically trade on the time frame or analyze on the time frame that you're looking at the closure. So 8:45 just closed. So that's why I'm on a 15-minute time frame. But if I were to see 9 a.m. close, I would go to the 1 hour time frame or the 30-minute time frame. But if I'm trying to trade 8:45 or 8:15 or 9:15, I'm looking at what the 15-minute candles are looking like. So in this instance, we're pulling back a little bit more than I think I would like to, kind of at the last 15 minutes of the 1 hour candle. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the sell stop for now. I may or may not add it back, but it's getting to be a bit of a big stop loss. I mean, you're talking about 70 pips. If you were to kind of get in right there, I'm not willing to sit and see this whole move happen. It would have to fall 70 pips just to get to my entry point. That's a lot. So right now, I'm either looking at a candle to close below these supports or this candle to close back above and anticipating that the same way it closed above here, here, all these times when it closed back above, it went up. It went up. It went up. Like and more times than not, price is a repetition of itself. It's always just a chance. Like trading is just chance. It's probabilities. So, but we know that through past data, when we closed above here this time, when we closed above here this time, when we closed above here that time, when we closed above here that time, we all went up kind of into this area right here. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Price came up into this area all these times. So I'm anticipating that if we close above, I don't even need to catch this whole move. I don't even need to catch all this. That's 90 pips. But I know I damn sure can catch 30, 35, 40. So I just want to come in second place. You'll often hear me say that. I just want to come in second. If I can get half of this move or a third of this move on a 1, that's $300. On a 4, that's $1,200. On a 3, that's $900. I think that makes a lot of sense. So I'll see how this 5-minute candle closes. If it closes back below under here and gives me a more reasonable stop loss, because right now these 5-minute candles are just kind of, shooting up from where they came up the last time. But if we can start closing back below this little area that I identified based on the 30-minute right here, then I do anticipate that we can start making a move down again. Roger, man. What you doing today, bro? What you doing? Man.
You're not expressive, bro. It's been too long.
Yeah,
I locked out, though.
You deserve it. Oh, yeah, lock out for sure. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy to mess the payout up. You have no incentive to do that. You have no incentive to do that. That'd be crazy.
I clock in at 9 too, boy. They better not mess up my day. Tell you that.
You in the parking lot?
Nah, I'm at home today.
Oh, okay. Got you. So more times than not, y'all. I mean, we hop on at 8:25, 8:20, 8:25.
Okay.
But the moves don't really happen until it might happen at 8:30, 8:45. But more times than not, our pocket is like 9:15, 9:30. And lately, there have been some trades that have been happening at 8:45, though, I will say. But it just depends on kind of what the volume's looking like on that day specifically. So let's see how this candle closes, because once again, the daily low is 35, 37.4. And right now we're at 30, 542.4. So that's already 40 pips or 50 pips away as is. So 37 to 42, that'd be 50 pips and then the point whatever. So like I say, it's pretty far away right now to be trying to, hop into that. But if volume is there, I'll take it. But I really prefer a candle to close a little bit lower. So if price were to start moving against me, I have a real stop loss rather than just a feeling. But I appreciate you for hopping on, Shonda, because like I say, I know it's a lot right now, but you'll get it. You'll get it.
I was asking Jamal a question. I said, okay, we got bull and we got bear. And then I was going over learning what the candle, the close and the open and the wick. So I'm getting there.
I know. Antonio, when you started, you didn't have any prior knowledge, did you?
A small amount.
Okay.
Small
Gotcha.
amount.
Well, Antonio, Shonda, I call him my angel on the shoulder.
really?
He's so disciplined. He's so damn disciplined. That man.
That's gonna be my issue. I'm gonna need to be disciplined because
Hey, listen, Antonio, he'll say, "Yeah, I'm gonna just be a spectator." He be killing me. I'm in spectator mode. Antonio be killing me. But nah, that discipline is definitely what's gonna keep you around for a long time. It's not fun resetting these accounts over and over.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fun. Keep going back and getting a new account, getting a new account. Yup. So we'll see. This candle just might. So now that I got about 8-9 minutes, I can keep teaching. So I always say, like, you want to use all your time frames to your advantage. So every lower time frame essentially is just telling a story for the larger time frame. So if this 15-minute candle closes back above here, that means that the 30-minute candle could either be closing bullish as well, or the 1 hour candle is rejecting out of all these supports down here. So me, if I were to get in, I would say, okay, 3 things are telling me that this is potentially about to buy up. So you have candles rejecting the supports, 1, 2, essentially 3 supports, all these wicks, and every time price came down into these wicks, came up. 30-minute candle, closing bullish. What happened the last time this candle closed bullish? Went up. Bullish, went up. Bullish, went up. You had some times where it closed bullish, but it never really, printed to where it wanted to go up. It just kind of fell down again. So if the 15-minute, the last candle that I want to confirm is going to go up, I want this to leave a wick. I want the next candle to wick down to give me what would be my stop loss. I would have a stop loss under that candle, and I would look to enter on the break of this high right here. So it would look something like this. If price were to close exactly where it is right now, the next candle wicks down, kind of comes like down into here to retest this support right there. I want to retest that, and then I want to enter on the break of that high, and I can have a smooth little 30, 27, 25 pip stop loss. And I anticipate that when it breaks this high, that it's not going to come back down and break that low. I don't want to sit in price if it's going up, going down, going up, going down. When I get into profit, I want to stay in profits. But we will definitely see if this candle wants to just keep running off on us, or if it wants to chill out for this last little 6 minutes and 40 seconds right here. Like I always tell people, I'd rather be out wishing I were in than in wishing I were out. So if this just wants to run off and off and off and off and off, it is what it is. Because in the grand scheme, price is only just printing side by side right now. If you want to just look at it like this, there ain't nothing really going on. Like it ain't, you obviously see these going up and up and up. Price is just kind of printing side by side, and this is where people lose a lot of money. So we will definitely see what it does in the next 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Chris the man, Chris from Poland, how you doing? If you got your mic on, I see you're unmuted.
Oh, hi, man. Sorry, I had to close my door to actually speak. I'm doing quite well. I've actually... you've inspired me to change my ways a little bit, and I've changed to a fixed lot size, because that's instead of fixed risk, so I can actually utilize those small stop losses, because it was so hard for me to manage and to actually close the trade when we were breaking the logical point, like the current candle or somewhere on the 5 minutes. So I've decided to go for a fixed lot. I've stripped it back, so I'm going like a really small lot just to practice right now to get the confidence back. And I'm gonna be focusing on only the 2 hours of London session. So I'm probably just gonna watch you trade NY, not even trade it, because I feel like I want to focus on, like you say, less is more. So I want to focus on London because that's what I know, and I've been doing quite well now. Also, I'm a bit more aggressive probably than you with the entries. But yeah, and in London session also the moves are much smaller. That's why I don't want to keep playing around with the lot size then, because in New York you're moving one candle is like 60 pips, while in London is like 15 or 20, right? So it's a big difference of stop losses. But yeah, I've changed my approach a little bit, and I'm really hopeful. It's looking pretty great right now. And it's thanks to you, so thank you, man.
Not a problem, my brother. Not a problem. So, Shonda, when he's referring to London session and New York session, London is 8 a.m. their time, which is 2 a.m. our time. So we're obviously asleep during that time, but he's in Europe, so he's wide awake at that time.
Right.
So that's why he's talking about when it's like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. That's called London session. Well, New York open is 8 a.m. So that's why you'll see these big jolts of volumes. But like he was kind of alluding to, from the top up here to the bottom down here, this only took in 30 minutes, 255. That's 255 pips in 30 minutes.
Wow.
Exactly. So there is a lot of volume to be had in the New York session. That's why we traded. And that's why, it just kind of made sense with where we are on the East Coast. But yeah, it's definitely cool that those guys over there are able to trade at all day, really, if they wanted to. But it's a blessing and a curse because it can get you in trouble.
Honestly, I feel like it's much better to just trade a little period of time. Like, first of all, NY and London move totally different. They have like their characteristics, so it's really nice to learn one. And I feel like NY is better to trade the way that we do, because it's just it has so much more volume that when you get in, those small stop losses make sense because the price usually just pushes. But I already know London so much better, and also it fits my my life better because I'm getting up early, trading, and then I have the rest of the day off rather than having to go back to my PC.
Right. Yeah, and that's a good point. And you kind of just hit it on the head right there when you're saying, like, when I use these quote unquote smaller stop losses, it makes sense because once we get in, it has no reason to re-break the opposite direction of the entry candle. So
because you have the volume to push it through. So that's really
like if you're thinking that if say I had an entry right up there, I had a stop loss up there, I'm not anticipating that it's gonna come up here and come back down, and I'm just gonna sit in it and see how far it pulls back. I'm just gonna get out. There's no point in me hoping that it's going to continue.
And so what I've started doing, I've started with paper trades from last week. And basically when I have, like, for instance, a breakout or a fake out or even a support formed with higher volume, I just look if the next candle forms a bottom wick first, then flips or breaks the previous high. I'm just using a current candle stop loss, and it usually gives me like 10, 20, 30, 50 pips. And it just has such a good win rate. It's crazy. And then if it hits the stop loss, because it feels like in my head, from what I've been learning before, it feels like those stop losses are risky. But actually, anytime I actually hit the stop loss, it's going totally against me. So they make total sense. And just seeing that last week and this week, it opened my eyes a little bit. And so I still have to adjust to this more aggressive style of trading. And it's happening super quick because like the stop losses are smaller, so you're either getting profits quickly or you're getting out quickly,
losing quickly. Exactly. Yeah. So either you're gonna know your fate fairly quickly. Exactly.
Yeah. But I'm enjoying it, and also thanks to that, there's more entries, so the 2 hours of the day are totally enough to trade. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna trade 2 hours or 2.5 hours, and so far each day I've been having like I've been paper trading, but each day I could find like 5 entries, let's say. So, because also in NY, you usually get one push in one direction. So if you missed the entry or like 2 entries, it's gone. But in London, you have a lot of ranging as well. And then you can get a lot of entries that that don't run as much, but if you focus on securing 10, 15, 20 pips, then you can get a lot of entries. And if you miss something, you don't have to get FOMO. So that's really nice.
For sure. Whew, man. When I get to it's funny, Shonda, when I tell you the 2 minutes after we hopped off that call yesterday, someone texted me saying, I'm thinking about y'all. I said, I told you I'll talk about this all day long. All day. But it's cool though. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it keeps me sharp.
There you go.
Ooh, this done pulled back in this last little 5 minutes. Okay. So this candle just kind of closed above, but it didn't do too much. Now we're pushing up with no bottom wick. So you'll often hear me say I want to wait on top and bottom wicks because the anatomy of candles, like most candles have top wicks and have bottom wicks. Most candles have top wicks, bottom wick. When candles just push up without a bottom wick, you technically have no stop loss. So say you wanted to take a buy right here and you just randomly got in. You would have to either use the previous candle all the way down here for 118, or you'd have to use this current candle low. And most candles make top and bottom wick. So the way this is pushing up, I'm expecting this to come down and make a bottom wick. So you're just really in no man's land right now. So I mean, more times than not, when candle just jolts up like that, it just is a quick push up to come down and actually make a bottom wick and actually set up. But right now, we're just kind of printing side by side. We came up, we came down, we came back up, and we just printing side by side. Side by side. Nothing's really happened yet. Once we get under this, that's a different story. I would have liked to close back above slightly if I didn't have, if this didn't push all the way up already. Because this means that, and once again, 1 hour candle closed bearish. So it's a whole bunch of different stories that are happening because at the end of the day, this can just be the top wick for this candle to come down. So if you were to catch a 15-minute entry up there, you would anticipate that it will push up a little bit, but you can't hold it too long because at any point, this can just be the top wick to continue down and down and down and down and down. So like I said, just repetition, and just showing up every day is really what's going to make you kind of understand it more and more. I'm hoping that, let's see, 9:01. We'll see. How far did it say it was to the office?
50 minutes.
You about to hop off in here this next 5 minutes. And you'll see Charles Davis, yes sir. Another one. Haven't caught nothing yet, my brother. I'm just chilling. But let's see. Yeah, so Brandon said in the group message, he said it done pushed up so much already. I don't even want to mess with it for real. So kind of how I was alluding to, I want to get to this area.
Right.
It already done pushed all the way up there. So in that instance, I said I want to get an entry down here. Well, since it done already pushed up, 50 some pips already up, I'm not even messing with it right now. I'm gonna just kind of let price continue to do what it's doing right now and get out of this range. Right now, we're just simply sitting in a range. All these candles are printed side by side. If you didn't have anything else to look at and you simply came to the chart and seen this, you would say, the price ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just printed side by side. But that's why I like breakouts, like kind of closing under all these ranges, fake outs, where it would have been good if we'd have closed below, like we did on the 15-minute, close below, close back above, continue up. That would have been good. But since it done pushed up already so much, it's kind of hard to catch that considering.
Right.
We will see, like, so say this 15-minute candle closes bullish back above. I might use that as my new entry point to can take it up. But for now, it's probably not anything happening in this next 11 minutes till I get a candle to close. I usually wait on 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1 hour candles to close. I don't really do too much looking at the 5-minute unless I'm in the trade because it's a lot of noise. It's up, down, up, down, up, down. But at the end of the day, all that's really showing is what's happening on the 30-minute and the 15-minute. Okay. Ooh. Roger, you there? Are you still there? Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I just had to take
one of my homeboys just hit me up. He said, "Do you have to copy trade like we were doing on Apex, or can you trade through one account? It'll automatically take the trade in the other." Because I'm not set up to be trading on the computer every day. He got a job. Like, he got a job where he can't be in front of a computer. I think, how hard is that top one trading on the phone? Is it tough? I've never looked at it.
Nah, it's not tough. It's just if you want to do like the buy stop, again, I haven't really looked into how to do it on the phone, but it's just better doing that on the computer.
Gotcha. So Shonda, Charles, Willie, what he's talking about is, so it's easy to be on a computer and do this, like right click, stop sell, right click, stop buy, yada, yada, yada. But apparently on the phone, can you even see the charts, Roger, or no?
The chart?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the chart.
Okay, you can see the charts. But I don't think anyone really knows how to really set buy stops and sell stops and get, like, everything you do on the phone is mostly market executions. So when you use a market execution, you can't really say, all right, y'all, when it gets down here, I'm gonna get in right there. You might miss 5, 6, 7 pips and trying to wait till it gets there and it jumps in profit. So that's kind of what he's talking about. Of like, when you're on a computer, it's so easy to go up, down, up. Now I can set it right there. I can set it down there. I can set it down there. I can have a buy stop. I can set it up here. Stop buy. Same thing right there. Like, it's so easy to utilize on a computer. When you're using your phone, they just be clicking sell, clicking buy, and it's a little bit more tough because you got a lot going on when you're thinking about getting in the trade.
Right. And the way my eyes set up, I need to stay on the computer.
Man, yeah, facts. Be on a computer. So I just asked somebody, and apparently it's not too hard to trade on one account from your phone. But as far as setting stop buys and stop sells, yada, 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 it's a bit tougher to do that. But I think you market execute anyway. So you shouldn't have too much. And yeah, you can just trade one account and it copies over to all the accounts that you have. It's not like TraderBait where you got to do all that guessing and multiplying everything.
All right, everybody, have a good day. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Have a great day.
I'll see you in 45 minutes.
Okay.
See you.
See ya.
All right, Sean, see you soon.
Also, James, I've seen you started playing tennis. So how are you liking it so far?
It's tough, bro. It's not easy, in my opinion. It's a workout too.
Man, I've been playing as a kid, and now this year I came back to tennis, and it's such a technical sport. It's crazy. And also when you're practicing with a trainer, they really give you a rough time.
I know. And it's funny because you think you can do what you see on the TV. We ain't nowhere near that good.
Yeah.
Nowhere near. I try to do a one-handed backhand slice. Man, that thing goes anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I play pickleball, so I think I'm a pro.
I've been wanting to play pickleball. My little brother do that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Roger, you live in Austell?
Nah, I'm in Roswell.
Oh, you're in Roswell. Okay. I didn't know you lived in Austell. I'm about to say, I'm getting back to work, man.
what part
we
you
still ain't too far. We like 20, 25 minutes away from each other. I live in Vinings off of exit 16, South Atlanta Road.
Oh, okay. Hey, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't never played pickleball day in my life, though. I'm gonna tell you that.
If you got a little bit of athleticism, you straight. Just a little bit. So, as everyone sees, kind of how that price opened straight up and started coming down. Yes, this 30-minute candle closed back above this support right here. But at the end of the day, like I always say, the higher time frame are king. So that could have just been the 1 hour making a top wick to continue down. So I don't like to play the guessing game. I know that if I'm having any sort of confusion, because the 30-minute can flip up and go bullish, the 1 hour can flip down and go bearish. There's a whole bunch of uncertainty right now. We just kind of print side by side. So I think that we'll have more answers around 9:15 or 9:30. But for now, we're just waiting.
All right, I got my payout email. Well, not
you got it.
But I see the little. Mine didn't say request pay. It just had a little icon.
Oh, okay.
All right, bet.
Man, you gotta let me know when that bid hit your account.
What? I'm trying to see. Payout submitted.
It's been a while since I requested, or not requested, but like set up everything for my first request. So with that being said, I remember you had to go set up your Rise Pay as well to connect your bank account so they can pay you.
They ain't never sent me no email about that. Rise.
I think it's all about to start coming. Like, because let's see, like I said, it's been so long. So you get paid through what's called Rise Pay, and then once you get paid or request the payout, then they send it to your Rise Pay, and you withdraw from Rise Pay as if it's like a ATM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So invoices, you'll see 10,500 on May 14th, 3,500 on July 3rd, 6,900 on July 16th, and 9,450 on August 18th. So all I had to do was go in and do the Rise Pay stuff.
It probably just ain't come in yet.
Exactly. I'm gonna go to my old emails and see what I had to do, when I had to do it accordingly, just so I can see if I can give you a little bit of assistance in that regard. Got email saying my credit score. Rise. That first payout, that was May 14th. Yeah. So what it's looking like is I got some sort of invite, apparently. So your invite to join Top 1 Futures has been accepted, is what I'm looking at right there. And then when I go look at, say, May 15th, the same day, you just got paid on Rise. So I think they're going to send you something to go ahead and set yourself up on Rise. Yeah, because that's what that's basically telling me. If I had an invite or if I got invited or something like that, I obviously had to basically have a request. But, always you can go down to bottom right and ask the question. Just be like, hey, how does the payout process work, or how do I set up my Rise Pay? Anyway.
Okay. So I just got the payout submitted email.
Payout submitted?
Yeah, it said payout submitted.
You went ahead and requested the 2,500?
Yeah.
Okay, so you requested 2,500. Maybe after you request that 2,500, that's when it's gonna go ahead and get you right. Like I said, it's been a while since I did all that, early days stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see what this 15-minute close is like in 1 minute. If this can kind of hang out where it's at, this might not be a bad entry to go ahead and retest on the wick fill. Yeah, these ranges are so big, but I want this 15-minute slick to close bullish, but we'll see. because this came down. If a 15-minute candle closes back above the support again, it's kind of like just support being respected to continue up. But if it closes bearish, I don't know. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. It closes bearish, and if it closes bullish, we'll see. 8 seconds. Not great, not terrible, but just not the best move I wanted to see, especially with how this candle wicked all, like exhausted all the way out like that. This candle fell from the top already 30 pips. So, now this done made a new resistance essentially, but still respected the support. So still not an A+ setup quite yet. But we'll see. It definitely can, the way it's respecting this support right here, like it still can flip up and fill this for sure. But it's still telling a lot of different stories. So I'm gonna just chill out for now. Man. That boy done hit a payout.
All right. Yep. Alvis from support team told me I'll receive an email soon.
See?
They so damn funny.
Why?
They want a review too.
They want a review?
Yeah.
Ain't reviewing nothing. You ain't did nothing wrong. You had one day where you made hella bread in that like quick amount of time. But other than that,
she was like, that is awesome. I'm glad I could assist. I deserve some accolades, yeah.
That automated shit. That's funny. That's Slick might go get dressed so I can come back and be ready for 9:30.
Brandon, you stay in Roswell too?
Who?
Brandon.
Oh no, Brandon live in another state.
Oh shit. That's where I want to move to one day.
Oh man, looks like it's gonna be a little 9:30 trade. I want to take it. Give him his accolades. You said you gonna frame that bit?
Man, what? Shawty already goddamn ordered the thing.
No cap.
Put it right under my bachelor's degree.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I might have two. Put one in the office. Shit.
That's pretty dope though, to like rack up these certificates.
Trying to tell you, bro.
It's coming, bro. It's coming. I'm speaking it for you.
Yes, sir, bro.
I see it for you.
That
put in too much time.
That 5 copy trade was something though.
Hey, listen. And like I said, I don't know how long they've been taking a little minute to do payouts. Like I seen on Twitter, like someone was saying it took like hours, but bro, it took me like 2 days the last time, which ain't a terrible thing, you know. But if you want to go ahead and start, you know, purchase some other accounts on a little credit card or something, that may not be a bad play. Just as a little, go and copy them other two.
Yeah. Or
do another one, however you want to play it. But that's where the money at for sure. Going in and copying 3 at a time. It ain't nothing like when that 3,150 hit, same day, 3,500 times 3, same day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. So
now I'm definitely gonna do some copy trading because
for sure.
Yeah, cause how my trading mental is now.
For sure. And like I said, I don't know, you'll obviously play it whatever makes sense to you. But when you take out that 2,500 from that 3, your balance is you're only gonna have a buffer of $400 or $500. So it ain't much wiggle room. So you gonna have to be more strategic with that account, but with those net new accounts, you trade it as you usually do.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're gonna have the normal balance of the full 3,000 or the full 2,000. But nah, you ain't the only one, my brother. I got my first commission check frame right here. That ain't even, bruh. And what's so funny is this was $1,100 to sell a whole house. It is hilarious. It was a $75,000 condo in Stone Mountain. And after paying my brokerage splits and paying my transaction fees and all that, bro, $1,100. But it was my first. I got that bit right on my desk.
Yeah.
I got realtors in here. Bro, $1,100 is crazy to sell a house. Exactly, Jamal. Crazy.
Hey, trust me, we make it look glamorous, bro.
Some days you like, what? I paid my ARA fees last week.
But that first check, when you get that first check, I got 10 stacks. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Wait a minute. This is it.
My first, so that was my first closing. My second closing, also in productivity coaching, 645,000. That 19,350 turned into 10,500.
Yep. Hell.
I was sick. You like, what happened? Well, that made me think KW was robbing me. I was like, all right now. Come on now. But nah, it's been smooth though. You just got to get through. It's a weeding out process. The first few are a weeding out process. That's all it is. That's really all it is. It's greater on the other side. But man, when I closed my first one for $75,000, I got an $1,100 commission check. I closed my second one for $645,000. 19,350 turned into 10,555 or something like that. I said, bro, this is not fun. This is not glamorous. FMLS fees, Realtor Association fees. They're expensive. What we gonna do? I still like these buys if we can maintain this support right here. Right there. Break entry on the break of the 15-minute bullish high after maintaining stop loss either under here, probably under here. We'll see if we can make our way on up to fill these wicks. Roger, you see how quickly you caught that 40 plus today? Bruh, that's how quickly price been moving the last couple days. If you ain't realized. These 5-minute candles are moving. From this top right here to this bottom, this was 56, 64.
We like those volumes.
We do. You just gotta manage.
Yeah, that's
gotta manage. Can't be holding on. Hey, I said, let me go throw on some jeans and a little collar shirt or something. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Price ain't really moved all morning for real. Let's see what we do. All right, if we respect again and a 15-minute candle closes bullish, I really do anticipate that we will start making our way up on the break of this high. So let's see what we do in 20 seconds. I want to wick down, like I always say, even if it's a little bit. I want to retest this support, enter on the break of this 15-minute high right here. So let's see. Hopefully it leaves a little bit of a wick. Hopefully. Okay, so it's coming up. Hopefully it comes down. Even if it... We so used to this at this point. So used to it. Shot up. 10 seconds. 30 pips. Oh, man, that's funny. Well, for what I was looking for, this 15-minute candle came down, closed above this. I was looking for a wick down to give me a bit of a stop loss, anticipating that when this broke this high, that we should come on up and start filling up into these wicks right here. But when candles move, like I kind of say, with no bottom wick, you're kind of stuck. And at the end of the day, I mean, this is the first minute of the 30-minute candle. Like, there's nothing that has happened yet. We came up, came down. It's just a lot going on right now. So this, look at this shit. It's crazy. Pushed up, pushed down. There's a lot going on. You would have to be very quick with your trigger finger if you were trying to take that. But let's see what this volume's talking about. I'm still in it for both sides. Because at the end of the day, like I said, this 1 hour can be just a top wick to continue down. 5-minute candles printing side by side. Now it's flipping again. Could have guessed that one. Yeah, could have guessed it and would have been sad unless you took profit. We have no bottom wicks. No, it's crazy. Let's see. If 930 can just keep on pushing down, breaking all these lows, that's not bad. For the break of the daily.
Hopefully go back to that break of the daily again.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
And I tried it twice. Third time got to be it.
Man. And 930, that's that money time right there. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and set it. Well, it's so crazy how you 50 pips away. You're like, I need to go ahead and set it, but it's just been moving so much. Tony, I don't feel right with you quiet, bro.
Man, hey, I'm just watching.
I don't feel right.
Watching the chart, man.
Watching? I need you talking. You the glue.
Go ahead and get on that break of the day low, Tonyo. Put a 2 on it.
Man, you know, I'm trying to make a 3-1 comeback right now.
Yeah. They had us in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I'm thinking about going ahead and moving my my risk on up on them 150K, the threes and like fours. Cause I'm like, at this point, like, I done got so comfortable managing. It's like I might as well let them winners be bigger. Because on a 4, when I take my normal 23, 25, 27, that's a wrap.
I would have got on yesterday. at 5:30, but I didn't have my laptop. Forgot to bring it.
It was a move yesterday at 5:30?
No, I'm saying like 5:30 Arizona time.
Oh.
So 8:30, 8:30 over here.
Yeah.
Would have hopped on the call, but yeah.
You was up early as hell every day?
Low key.
There you go. Come on, push.
It wasn't really a lot of sleeping going on over there.
Y'all was acting bad?
Man, hey, I wasn't acting bad, but you know. DJ in here?
No, sir. That boy on a hiatus. That boy broke. He said, bro, I don't even feel right without telling you. I said, you don't gotta tell me nothing. Talk to yourself. Oh, man.
What happened?
You know, he blew his little account last week.
Again?
Nah, he never started a new one after. Never started a new one after the fact. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep playing with that daily low, don't it? Just flipping up. We just bouncing, bro. We've been pinballing in New York session so much.
Still
looking for the same move. 3 times now. I stay here for 9:45. You know, it might be a little late to the office. We'll see. We'll see.
This candle ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, it's trying to make its way up because it's starting to flip back up. I really do think that it's going to go up when it makes its way because it's done broke all these lows, potentially getting sellers activated. So now it should continue up and finish this on out. It depends on if it wants to go ahead and do it or if it's going to keep playing around. This shit closed bearish. I'm probably just calling it, go to the office. But I'm here for the next 4 minutes. I do not like that printing side by side. Yeah, Brandon, it has. Like Brandon alluded to, it done rejected out of this support 1, 2, 3 times during a time of volume 930. We should be able to go on up, but we'll see. I want this next candle to give me a bottom wick, to give me some sort of a stop loss, because right now all you got is this, technically this low right there. You can use previous 5-minute lows, but I prefer. What were you saying, Antonio?
I was just trying to see if my mic was working. You can hear me though?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I want a little bit of a bottom width. I want this to chill out and not go too far right now as well. Because if we start re-breaking this 15-minute high, this should easily come into that same little blue zone that I done said it came to this time, at least up to here. And that's 31, 32 pips away from where it is right now. So let's see what we can do.
Yeah, we can close above right here. That's pretty good, though.
Yeah, exactly. Because what I was scared of is it closing and rejecting this little area right here. But I do like the volume, and I like how it's technically about to close above even the most recent 5-minute resistance right there. So we will certainly see. There's not much range left, though. But we'll see how far it wicks down. It should be good to go past this. This is just an area where it can have a bit of a hold up, but 1 minute left. Needed to pull back a little bit. At 9:30 volume kicking in. And came down, grabbed all these orders. Now it's coming back up. Let's see what it can do. Don't finish out the range now. Like I said, I'm just being a little halfway scary. The real target is like up here, like filling this whole range up. During a time of volume, it should just go ahead and finish it on out. This is just an area where I'm like, price could have a bit of a hold up right there. But I mean, this is a clean candle to mirror right there. Let's see. I'm gonna definitely always keep my guard up of like possibilities. All right, let's see if we can get a downwind, any sort of downwind. Because right now, you have nothing aside from a 53 pip stop. So if we can get just anything, okay, all right. Well, there you go. And keep on making its way up. The only reason, like I be saying, that's hard to enter on this is because you essentially saying that you anticipate price to come up like this and you only using a 12, 11, 13 pip stop. And at that point, you either got to hold through whatever potential drawdown can come, or you just got to anticipate that it won't break its own low again. And then you coming right up into this little resistance area that I identified on the 15 minute right here. So price can ultimately start rejecting out of there. And after you already done had this little quick movement, it's just hard to try to catch that. Yeah, see, now you pushing past it. No entries. So ass. Tonio, what's the word?
Hey man, it's okay.
Would you say you're a spectator?
Nah, not yet. Well, you supposed to be going in the office, so definitely.
Oh man, the next move I would say is above here, closure above this, and I would love to be here until 10, but team meetings start at 10. So if you got a closure above here, which is the most recent resistance, that shit came right up into it. Ooh. Anyway, but just not much of a bottom wick. It just shot up, literally just shot up. But yeah, if you got a closure above here at 10 o'clock, that'd be the 15-minute closing above. That'd be the 30-minute closing above. That'd be the 1 hour closing above. You have nothing in the way up until right here. So I do anticipate that you can at least fill this wick. If not, just fill out the whole range. This move did make sense and we were trying to catch it, but I was trying to catch it from down here. So it broke up, came all the way down, broke up again, filled most of the range, didn't give much of a bottom wick. Usually we like when candles have top and bottom wicks to at least give somewhat of a stop loss. Like I said, in this instance, you wouldn't have much of a stop loss. You really would have just had to use the previous 5, I guess, for what it's worth. But it's just been a bit of a back and forth pinball-ish type day, and you are getting pretty close to what would have been break even. Yeah, there it goes. Obviously, you would have secured something at 40 plus pips in profit. But right now, I'd be waiting, like I said, kind of on either a buy with a closure above here, or if you wanted to really force something, a 15-minute closing back like bearish into this range, rejecting out of all these resistances right there. But for now, it's just been one of those weeks. So it is what it is. Like I always say, you'd rather be out wishing you were in than in wishing you were out. So it is what it is. It pushed up. It started stuttering around at this resistance, then made its push. But now it's looking like it's wanting to reject. But I'm about to go ahead, head into the office. And if I see anything, I'll probably just drop a quick message in the group. But I probably won't be trading today. And I think I'm going to trade Thursday this week, by the way. It's not so much that Thursdays were a bad quote unquote day for me in the day itself. It was more so that I was mentally exhausted by Thursday. But with having the day off yesterday, with not taking a trade today, and I'm straight. I'll trade Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll be active. We will be active.
We finally get a Thursday.
Yes, sir. I'll be on for the rest of this week. So let's do it. I'll see y'all. I'll see you at the office here soon, Willie.
All right, y'all boys.
All right, y'all be easy. Roger, let me know how the payout goes.
I got you for sure.
See you guys.
Right, yep. Yes, sir. Be back on tomorrow.
Peace out.
Yep.